even with our incompetence, I'm pretty bullish on America. Just we're lucky for a lot of reasons. We have mass amounts of resources. We have friendly neighbors to the north and to the south. I mean, if we can do something about these cartels anyway. But for the most part, we have no fear of invasion. We have access to both large oceans and in a healthy demography too. An aging population, sure, but it can stabilize if we're smart about it. The Chinese are screwed on many accounts. Access to resources, which of course they've tried to fix through their Belt and Road Initiative and cornering the market on especially processing raw materials to get whatever nice thing that you want in your iPhone. You generally processed in China. And we could do it here if our environmentalists would let us. None of this is impossible to overcome. But I think their demographics are really bad, the worst in the world, and it's not talked about enough. And I don't care that it's not talked about enough. I don't want people to start whistling past the graveyard and get lackadaisical and complacent on China. But they're gonna have massive problems, and I think pretty quickly here in the next 10 years or so, just because of their aging population.
The reason why we're so successful in part is because of our innovation, and an important requirement of innovation is freedom. And you need to have freedom of thought. Freedom of thought allows you to freedom of action and freedom of ideas, freedom to raise money from all sorts of different sources who, cover your idea, not the command and control central entity that picks and chooses winners, which many times fails on who they pick and choose. And I think both left and right, I think freedom of thought, freedom of action, that cuts across the right and the left, right? Some people on the left look at freedom in terms of ability to do whatever they want, right? In terms of how they think about things. And I think on the right, people are also all for freedom. I think that's a real strength of America, and vis-a-vis narrowly on the technology and innovation topic, that we will at least on that narrow topic, I think we'll always be a leader.